All right, it's Ron Goodoff from FightHype.com. I'm here with Josue Vargas. How's it going?
Everything going great, man. Just ready to rock and roll. Saturday night, December 14th, and the new.
Absolutely. Can we talk a little bit about some of the hardware that's going to be online for this fight? Some of the hardware that's on the line for this fight coming up.
Meaning what?
The title, the belt that's...
Oh yeah, I'll be fighting for the IBF American title. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to my team, and I know it means a lot to my family and for my supporters that will be there that night. They just can't wait till I capture that belt and bring it back to the Bronx. I'm gonna put myself in the map, you know, where I belong at, and that's the plan.
Now, what do you know about your opponent going into this fight Saturday? I know he's like 14-1, a very tough competitor.
Right. Me and him, we know each other for like 5 years. We used to work out in the same gym back in the Bronx. He was living out there for a little bit. We had sparred a few times, 2 or 3 times, and I know what he's gonna bring to the table, most likely. You know, I saw his last fight. He hasn't got any better from what I see. He's a straightforward fighter. He's southpaw just like me. So I'm just gonna do my thing that night and just stay focused, stay busy, be patient, and just be quicker than him. And that's the plan.
You know, you've taken tough fight after tough fight after tough fight,
right,
and you've been consistent all year, been very active. I know that there was a moment in time that, you know, you had some moments that you wanted to change some things going on in your career. Are you happy about how the pace and everything's gone this year so far?
Yeah, of course, because I'm staying active, like you said. I'm fighting a lot. Terence putting me to fight a lot, especially here in my hometown, Madison Square Garden. You know, and it just means a lot to me because it's gonna take me to the next level where I want to be at, meaning fighting for that world title. It's just getting a step closer, and man, I'm excited, and I just can't wait what's gonna be next for me after this fight, you know?
Now, you know, maybe if you give a sneak peek, maybe not give us like all of it, but I know, you know, you like to come out, you got the nice gladiator outfits, you know, you really do it big, you know. Can you give any sneak peeks on what we can expect to Saturday?
Listen, I like doing it, I like bringing it back to the old days, like Camacho. Camacho. Of course, I'm Puerto Rican, so you know I gotta represent and put on a show for Puerto Rico, show them what I'm about, who's Josue Vargas. But Saturday night, y'all will see what I will be wearing. I will be coming out with some, I'm not gonna say crazy because it's not that crazy, but it's representing, of course, mi isla, Puerto Rico.
Now, just going back to the comment you said about Hector Camacho, what's that gladiator? I feel like a tribute. The one time that you...
Yeah, he actually fought Sugar Ray Leonard when he wore...
Absolutely.
When he wore that gladiator, and as you can see, I had the same skirt as him, all white with the blue letters, and I wanted to do that for him. You know, bring back the old days and show people that there's a next Camacho and probably even better.
You know, growing up, just, you know, wanting to know, like, what fighters did you watch and who did you study and, like, at a young age, you know?
I look up to all these great fighters, Miguel Cotto, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, of course, all these great boxers out here, Roy Jones Jr. So I learned a lot from watching these guys because I try to, like, take some parts of them, like some skills, and put it together and mix it with my skills. And that's how I have the whole tool, the whole plan. Like, I could be a boxer, I could be a puncher, I could be aggressive if I want to. And I learned that from all these great fighters, like I just named, Roy Jones, Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto. And Saturday night, you will see who's the host for the Prodigy Vargas, like I said.
Now, you know, in the ring on TV, what we see is great work. From the stuff we hear in the gym, sparring with, you know, the people, we hear great things. And with your camp, you have a great camp with Robert Garcia and Andre Rozier. Just can you explain, like, the dynamics and how, like, you know, some trainers butt heads, you know, obviously they want to take control. Right. I also know that your father helps you out. So
my father's my main coach, and I'm the fighter, of course. I say what goes down, but we have no issues with my team. I have a great team, like you said. I have a powerful team, as you can see in the corner, and we have a good chemistry. Like I've been saying to other medias and other interviews, I have a good chemistry with my team. We have a good game plan come for this fight, and we're gonna come out with the victory.
Between the East Coast and West Coast, I know you're on the East Coast, but like, I'm sure you've done a lot of stuff on the West Coast. What are the different dynamics, like the gyms, like, you know, that you can get from a West Coast gym opposed to an East Coast gym? You know, just the mentality and just what you learn as.
I mean, I feel like in the West Coast you get better work, of course, because you have, well, Robert Garcia, you have a lot of world champions, former world champion, the world champion right now. Like I said before, Michael Garcia, Jose Ramirez, Virgil Ortiz, Jonathan Navarro, you got Brandon Rios, you got a whole bunch of guys. And in New York, you don't really see that in one gym. So training with Robert Garcia gym and sparring these guys, you get better. And everybody in the West Coast is aggressive. They come with meaningful power punches, and they try to take your head off. You know, when they spar, they don't take it like, it's like they fighting. It's war. You got to come ready and prepare to face these guys. There's a lot of guys that come from the East Coast to the West Coast to try to train with Robert Garcia, and they don't last there. Man, I was there for 3-4 months straight, sparring all the greats out there. So it just shows you where I'm at and where I should be at, you know.
What was the experiences like sparring Mikey? You know, seeing that he's so accomplished in multiple weight classes.
Yeah.
You know, did he tell you anything afterwards when you sparred?
No, not him, but actually Jose Ramirez did. When I first sparred Jose Ramirez, and after the first, second round, he said, "Wow, you give me better work than Manny Pacquiao."
Oh, wow.
Because he was a sparring partner for Manny Pacquiao when Manny Pacquiao fought, I don't know who it was, but Manny Pacquiao was fighting. It was just like 2-3 years ago. And Jose Ramirez was saying, "Oh, you give me better work than Manny Pacquiao. Wow, you're gonna be world champion." Meanwhile, I'm only 21 years old, and the guy is WBC world champion right now, 25-0.
Well, he's actually unified now. He's actually 2 belts.
Yeah,
so,
he got 2 belts, WBO and WBC. So, like I said, man, just tell you a lot. And I can't wait to keep showing my skills and keep showing and keep improving what I'm about, you know. A lot of people haven't seen the best of Vargas yet, and I promise you that y'all will see soon.
And then a little bit outside of the boxing, like, what do you do to kind of like take the edge off? You know, I know training camps are very intense, you know, so much that you can study and watch and film, or is that really all you do is just eat, breathe, boxing? Yeah,
sometimes here and there when I have time, I sit, because you know I train a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a gym rat. I do what I have to do to get ready for my fights, and of course when I'm laying down before going to bed, I look at footage like old videos of old fighters, or even now the new era, like Lomachenko and all these guys. I like watching southpaws because I'm a southpaw myself. Yep. So I like learning different things from different fighters.
Do you watch a little bit of Terence, and after the fight, you're gonna watch the main event?
Yeah, of course. What, Saturday night?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna stay for the co-main event, main event. I usually don't stay for that, but since it's gonna be a great card from the bottom to the top, I have to stay for the co-main and main event. You got co-main, one of my friends, and you got Teofimo, who's also one of my friends, then you got, of course, Crawford. The man is a beast, so I already know what he's gonna do in there.
Well, look, champ, you look so happy to go into fight week.
For sure.
Look in great shape. I'm
looking good. Tomorrow's weigh-in, and man, I'm feeling fresh. Not even starving. And I got a little workout going in later tonight, so you know I'm gonna come in sharp, crispy, and ripped up.
And of course, just for the fans to follow you, and so we got
Andre Rozier here.
You gotta come in. What do you think about his you know, overall performance in the gyms and when he's working with you?
Oh, well, he's a fantastic athlete. He works hard. His father stays on him like a good boxing father should, and they have a very neutral relationship when it comes to boxing. It's not like that, oh my God, it's going to fall apart, and they have a really good relationship when it comes to that. And his father asked me to come in and help, to give guidance, and almost on an advisory basis all the way through. And since they're family, I had to do that because I know he'll be a world champion one day, and guidance is always important. But he's easy to guide, so it's not an issue.
And speaking from what you've seen, because I see a lot of father-son relationships, they're very controlling, but sometimes you have to remove a little bit of ego for the best of the son.
Right.
Do you feel that the father, Josue, really cares, really looks, the best interest for him, and really gets a lot behind him?
Indubitably. He asked me who would, if he had any issues of being the man and the only one that could usher direction or control, he wouldn't have asked me to come and help him. So that alone shows his unselfish nature towards his son. As you well know, most fathers have a controlling nature when it comes to boxing, for whatever the reason, but his father's not like that, which is a wonderful thing to see, and it helps to get him in the right direction, get him going into that realm of contender status, and then eventually becoming a world champion.
Any funny stories between you guys had, when you guys linked up in the gym? I know there was like the Black Jesus. Has he hit you at Black Jesus?
No, he hasn't received Black Jesus yet. But he's also he's a good kid. I don't think he's gonna need Black Jesus for a moment.
And for the fans that don't know what Black Jesus is, what is it again? It's like a stick, right?
Well, it started off as a noodle, and it became the most devastating weapon on the planet. I don't want to tell you the secrets about it, because then
everybody's going to
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a secret, but it gets them going, and it's a sentimental piece. But when it comes time to work, Black Jesus is on the table, and they know what time it is.
And I know fighters don't like to make predictions. If you don't want to make a prediction on Saturday, do you have a prediction on what's going to happen on?
Oh, of course, a fantastic performance. This young man is well schooled. He boxes incredibly well. He's showing signs of settling down to put those power shots together to get his opponents out of there. And he was a fantastic talent. He's always been a fantastic talent. He's just morphing into his manhood, and he will one day be a world champion just like the rest of them.
KO? Knockout?
I'm not going to call for KO. I'm just going to call for the win.
Knockout coming south.
If he does what he has to do, he's going to win. And if it's by the grace of God, it'll be by stoppage. His skills will pay the bills for the evening, and he will be the new regional champion.
And just to follow up on what you said knockouts come,
Not yet. Knockouts coming south. And with that being said, if it goes 10 rounds, it's going to look super bad. And the plan is not to go 10 rounds, because, like I said, I had sparred him before a few times, so I know the kid very well. And when I get in there, I'm going to do my thing, stay busy, be patient, and just listen to my corner.
Well, I'm excited to see you guys perform on Saturday. All three of you guys, really appreciate the time and wish you guys the best of luck.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.